Hi, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Hanny.
Welcome to part 1 of our show this month. Today, we're going to be reading from a lesson entitled Hans Christian Andersen, Stories for Children Around the World. Yes, today, we're going to read the first part of this article. Anyway, Hans Christian Andersen is a big name in the West when it comes to stories. This person, authored many beloved children's stories.
Jeff, I have a question. Hans Christian Andersen? Who is that?
Good question. Hanny, if that's really your question, if that's really your question, just you wait. We'll be answering your question and more over the next couple of days. Yes, the name Hans Christian Andersen might not be so well known outside of the Western world, but chances are you've either read a story by Hans Christian Andersen or you've seen a movie based on one of his stories.
Really?
Oh yeah. Among other things, some Disney movies are based on his stories. So, you might be more familiar with Hans Christian Andersen than you could have ever imagined. Okay, let's take a look at today's vocabulary. Then we'll come back and get started.
小美人鱼、丑小鸭、冰雪女王，这些故事大家应该都很熟悉吧？其实他们的作者都是同一个人，那就是安徒生。汉斯·克里斯汀·安徒生。好，安徒生出生在丹麦一户贫穷的家庭里，妈妈不识字，那爸爸只有小学毕业。不过爸爸每天晚上都会念故事给他听。于是呢，安徒生他就发现了书本的魅力。后来他在一个剧场演戏。好，我们先来看4个单字。课文介绍到啊，他爸爸只有完成小学。那第一个单字 complete， 它是当动词，就表示完成。例如 Please complete the form and return it to us as soon as possible. Please complete the form and return it to us as soon as possible. 请尽快完成这份表格并交还给我们。下一个单字是 discover， 它是当动词，表示发现。那它可以用来表达初次接触到某事物而非常喜爱，发现到某事物的魅力。例如 Ben discovered surfing at 17. Ben discovered surfing at 17. Ben 在他17岁的时候发现了冲浪的魅力。好，第3个单字是 act， 它在课文里是当动词，表示演戏。同学们有没有喜欢什么偶像啊？你的偶像是不是唱跳俱佳，还会演戏呢？像我就蛮欣赏演雷神他弟弟的那一位演员。He can act, sing, and dance. He can act, sing, and dance. 他会演戏、唱歌，还会跳舞哦。最后一个单字是 theater， 它是指剧场或是戏院，是当名词用。例如The theater can hold 300 people. The theater can hold 300 people. 那个戏院可以容纳300个人。好啦，现在我们已经看完单字例句，接着我们来看课文吧。
You probably know The Little Mermaid, The Ugly Duckling, and The Snow Queen by heart. They are well-known stories. However, did you know that just one man wrote them? His name was Hans Christian Andersen.
Explanation 1.
Welcome back to part 1 of our lesson. Today, we're going to start reading about Hans Christian Andersen. Let's start reading. The first line of our lesson says, You probably know The Little Mermaid, The Ugly Duckling, and The Snow Queen by heart.
Well, I don't know much about either The Ugly Duckling or The Snow Queen, but The Little Mermaid? I do indeed know that story by heart. That's my favorite Disney movie.
There you go. You can thank Hans Christian Andersen for The Little Mermaid. Also, let's not forget that it is time for the first grammar note of the day. Teacher Daphne, it is your time to shine.
大家好，我是 Daphne。今天的第一则文法是 Somebody knows something by heart， 意思是某人熟知某事物。Know 在这里是及物动词，熟悉的意思。By heart 是副词片语，记忆深刻地，铭记在心底。合在一起 ，Somebody knows something by heart 就是某人熟知某事物。例如 ，Ruby knows the lyrics by heart。露比对歌词很熟。谢谢 Daphne 老师的讲解。好，我们刚刚提到3个经典童话故事 ：The Little Mermaid 小美人鱼 ，The Ugly Duckling 丑小鸭 ，The Snow Queen 冰雪女王。好，那这边有2个补充单字可以学起来 ：Mermaid 就是美人鱼，那么 Duckling 表示幼鸭、小鸭。Yes, a lot of people know the Little Mermaid, the Ugly Duckling, and the Snow Queen by heart. Why? Because they are well-known stories.
Indeed, they are. People know the stories, especially the Little Mermaid, but they don't really know the man, the one man behind these stories. Hence the following question. However, did you know that just one man wrote them?
Right. Did you know that a single person is responsible for these stories? No? Well, now you do. His name was Hans Christian Andersen.
Sounds good to me. Okay. With that, it is time for a short break. But when we come back, we're going to finish up part 1 of Hans Christian Andersen, Stories for Children Around the World.
Correct. So don't go away. We'll be back soon.
Andersen was born in a poor Danish family. His mother couldn't read, and his father only completed elementary school. He read to Andersen every night. That's how Andersen discovered books. Later, Andersen acted at a theater. Another actor told him that he should become a poet. Andersen took this seriously, and he started to write.
Explanation 2. Welcome back. Before the break, we learned that Hans Christian Andersen authored many well-known stories, including The Little Mermaid. Hans Christian Andersen might not be so famous, but his stories definitely are.
Correct. Anyway, let's familiarize ourselves with this man. Let's learn about the person responsible for creating so many beloved stories.
Sounds like a plan. Andersen was born in a poor Danish family. That means he was born in the country of Denmark. By the way, when we say poor, we mean it. Andersen was super poor.
Andersen's family had very little money. And there's more. His mother couldn't read. And his father only completed elementary school. So what a tough life Hans Christian Andersen, the young Hans Christian Andersen, must have lived.
Indeed. But it wasn't all bad for Andersen. His dad could read. In fact, he read to Andersen every night.
Wow, what a guy. Hans Christian Andersen's father sounds like a wonderful person. He sounds almost as good as Teacher Daphne.
今天的第二则文法是整理 read 当动词的3种用法。第一，表示识字，为不及物动词，使用时后方不接受词。例如 Queenie can read and write， 昆妮既识字也会作文。第二 ，read 表示朗读、读出，后方可以接读物当受词，再用介系词 to 引出听众。例如 Poppy read a bedtime story to her daughter。帕比念了一则床边故事给女儿听。第三 ，read 有阅读、读懂的意思，为及物动词，使用时后方要接受词。例如 ，Rachel can't read music。瑞秋不会看乐谱。And we're back. Hans Christian Andersen got lucky in the father department. His loving father read to him every night, and all this reading led to something.
All that reading was good for Andersen. That's how Andersen discovered books.
Well, Andersen's love of books would last his entire life. But how did this love of books become a love of writing? How did Andersen become a writer?
That's what we're going to read about next. You see, later, Andersen acted at a theater.
He became an actor. What does that have to do with anything?
Be patient, Hanny. We're getting there. Apparently, while acting, another actor told him, Hans Christian Andersen, that he should become a poet.
I think I get it.
Awesome. Anyway, Andersen took the advice of this other actor seriously, and he started to write.
And the rest, they say, is history. 安徒生在剧场演戏的时候，有一位演员建议他应该要当诗人。那他有认真看待这个建议，于是就开始写作了。真应该感谢这一位演员这样我们才能听到这么多有趣的童话故事。好，最后来看2个补充单字 ，poet 就是诗人，那么 seriously 就是在 serious 后面加 ly 变成副词，表示认真地、当真地。
Okay, everyone, we are all done with today's lesson. But don't go away. More on Hans Christian Andersen is coming up soon. So join us next time for part 2 of our lesson.
Right, but for now, let's take a break. Bye-bye and take care.
Hans Christian Andersen, Stories for Children Around the World. You probably know The Little Mermaid, The Ugly Duckling, and The Snow Queen by heart. They are well-known stories. However, did you know that just one man wrote them? His name was Hans Christian Andersen. Andersen was born in a poor Danish family. His mother couldn't read, and his father only completed elementary school. He read to Andersen every night. That's how Andersen discovered books. Later, Andersen acted at a theater. Another actor told him that he should become a poet. Andersen took this seriously, and he started to write.
4句表达，真是松了一口气的英文实用句。欢迎收看就爱讲英文，我是悠悠。有时候我们担心很久的事情，终于尘埃落定，松了一口气。
这种感觉，英文应该怎么说呢？1. What a relief. 2. That puts my mind at ease. 3. That sure takes a load off my mind. 4. I can rest easier now. 第一个 That's a relief.
That's a relief.
Relief 就是放松，
真的
OK， 好好可以松一口气了。 啊、that's a relief.
那我们就不要拍了啊，不是然后我们还可以怎么说呢
What a relief.
？What a relief！
对，这个通常也可以在上完厕所之后，我们要说哦 ，What a relief 啊，真的解放的感觉真好啊对 ！What a relief， 没有了，通常是工作一大堆，
工作完有没有？然后终于做完了
啊
哦，What a relief！ 对，
我好喜欢讲这句话。
放松
What a
了
relief，。对
那除了这样还可以怎么说？
你还可以说 That puts my mind at ease.
That puts my mind at ease.
At ease 是放松
At ease.
at ease 啊，在军队里面就是少息了啊，少息。
At
At ease，OK，
对
放松，所以呢 that puts my mind at ease， 让我的心呢可以放松，可以这个顾虑都解除了。
对，比如说3月这个刚考完月考，终于可以放松。
这么早考啊，终于考。
对啊
OK，the final exam is over.
The final exam is over.
OK，that puts my mind at ease.
That puts my mind at
At
ease.
ease 啊松了一口气
解除了这个压力，
对
减轻不少。
对，英文我们还可以说呢，that sure takes a load off my mind.
load 不是负担吗？
对，所以 takes a load off my mind，就是我心理上面的这个负担可以拿下来。好，所以 load 负荷啊，负担啊，that takes a load off my mind。所以呢
Takes a load off my mind.
对，朋友如果压力很大，我们可以说啊，这边坐这边 ，have a seat，take
Have a seat.
a load off，relax。
Take a load off. Relax.
Have a seat, take a load off, relax， 就是啊，
Have a seat. Take a
对，
load off.
放轻
Relax.
松吧，放轻
对
松。对，
这个 load 跟工作息息相关，
对
所以我们有时候会说I have too much workload.
I have too much workload。
每个人都是 too much workload， 工作量太大了。
对，所以呢 ，workload 是工作量，对不对？工作量大到受不了，叫做 overload。
overload，
对 overload 名
负
词
荷过重
对名词动词都可以啊
OK
所以我们可以说 I'm overloaded with responsibilities。
我了解，你要这个顾家带小孩，然后还有工作养家，
还要煮菜、洗衣服。
哎呦，
I'm overloaded with responsibilities。
真太可怜了，
真的，
真的希望工作再能够缓一缓，好好休息。
没错，
对不对？没
好好
办法
休息，好好休息
就是个劳碌命哈。
I can rest easier now。
I can rest easier now，
对，我
可以好好休息。
好好休息。
可是休息的时候又在想工作，就没有办法真的好好休息
所以。I can never rest easier。
是的，好可怜哦。OK， 我们来看今天的
Live action。Yo-yo, I know you have been quite worried about the order.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I did well on the sales presentation.
I've got some good news for you. Our clients place a big order.
What a relief! That sure takes a lot of my mind.
It puts my mind at ease too. Yeah.
I hope our boss will give us a raise.
Yeah, that's right.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看1分钟的单元。那在这1分钟的时间里面，我们要复习4个单字，还要造句练习。同学们，您都准备好没？1分钟计时开始。好，第一个单字是完成，完成的英文要怎么说啊？你搞不好会想到 finish 那个字，那我们来学 C 开头的，叫做 complete。Jane has completed her new book。Jane 已经完成她的新书了，她的新书已经写完了。好，第二个单字是发现。发现要怎么说呢？想一想，动动脑，知道吗？叫做 discover。Discover. The boy discovered a bag of gold coins. 那个男孩他发现一袋金币耶。好，再看第3个单字是演戏。这个单字其实有很多意思，它也可以有那种表演啊，或者是行为的意思。当动词表示演戏，这个字叫什么 ？Act。后面加 or 变 actor 就是演员咯。Jack will be acting in the school play. Jack 会在学校的话剧里面演出。好，第4个单字是剧场戏院，那它叫做 theater。Theater 像电影院叫做 movie theater。Is there a theater near here？ 这附近有戏院吗？好，太好了，我们在1分钟之内顺利完成任务了，差一点哦，同学们表现很棒。那在家也要多多复习哦。我们下次见喽，拜拜。